Aloha once again, friends and family. I figured we would get one more in while we wait for the other book to arrive. Picking it up in chapter 5, Your Galactic Connections. Greetings. We are the Arcturian Council. We are pleased to connect with all of you. You have begun to process the process of releasing your oldest and deepest wounds, and you are doing so now because of your readiness to face those fears and traumas. This is a time when you have a tremendous amount of support, and you have the tools and information to help you move through what you are facing with relative ease. Of course, it is never a walk in the park to deal with the types of tragedies you experienced on Atlantis, Lemuria, and even the Orion Wars. All of you who are incarnate at this time have been a part of the Atlantis and Lemurian civilizations, and all of you played some sort of role in the Orion Wars. To have lived through or died during these experiences of such massive destruction, and with so many dying around you, it's no wonder that humanity carries trauma from these experiences now, still to this day. What you faced during the Orion Wars was darkness like you have never seen before in this universe. What you experienced on Lemuria was betrayal by beings who you thought were your friends, and what you experienced on Atlantis was polarization and fighting amongst people who all had the same common goal. So when you experience darkness, betrayal, and fighting with those closest to you in this lifetime, know that you are doing so to cleanse and clear some very disturbing parts of your history. The aspects of you that you will integrate as a result will be perfectly suited to help you make it to the fifth dimension. Ultimately, all of this pays off. Every little bit of pain that you can face, and trauma that you clear. We want you to know that we are here for you. The Star Children are there for you, and there are so many others in between to help support you and love you. The Star Children. We are happy to give you the following progress report. The new generation of humans that has been born in the last decade is staying right on course with the agenda that they had for choosing to incarnate at this time. We are noticing that they are able to handle the higher frequency energies, and that they are also able to maintain their level of sensitivity without getting overwhelmed by what the rest of humanity is processing. Many of these children are coming in without having had many lifetimes on planet Earth, so that they would have less processing to do themselves. They are bringing in more of awareness of their galactic origins. They are bringing in less fear of extraterrestrials, and yet they are also quite aware of the need to claim planet Earth as their home. Their sense of balancing the energies is second to no other generation. They have had lifetimes previously on planet Earth where they recognized their divinity and awakened their consciousness. The awakening process is easier for them. The light that they are able to hold in their physical bodies is higher, and you would all do very well to follow their lead, to listen to them, and to give them as much freedom as you possibly can. They are not only the leaders of tomorrow, they are the ones who are bringing about the new age. They are leading the way in the shift in consciousness, and it does not matter what star system they align with in any moment. They will always be the children who united the galaxy. They will always be the ones who will be remembered as the Star Children. Enlisting the Guardians, we have determined that the best course of our non-action when it comes to humanity is to sit back in our non-physical chairs and summon help from physical beings who are capable of stepping in. You are not the only ones who are in contact with us at this time. We are very busy non-physical beings going wherever we are summoned with our consciousness and our attention. We have agreed to provide a substantial amount of our love, our light, and our codes and information to a species of extraterrestrials that act as your guardians. They would have done it even if we hadn't sweetened the pot, but we just wanted them to know that we were available to support them in their supporting of you. So we reached out and let them know. You will simply know them as the Guardians. If any of you see them in your dreams or even in your waking moments, they are very tall, thin, and to you they will give off a glow of white light. They are beautiful beings who are still physical at this time and who can help to ensure that there is no interference in your development and in your shift in consciousness. And it sounds to me like he's talking about the inner earth societies. Not the dark ones, of course, but these are beings who you will meet someday and you will be able to thank in person. They are you in a sense, and so there is no real interference on their part in helping you. You are still being given the opportunity to develop naturally and evolve on your own. You still need to choose love and compassion over fear and hatred, and you are being given that opportunity by those who are still playing in the dark. They are not to be defeated. They are to be loved back into the whole of who we all are, as we are all on the same team. It does not matter how things might look. It does not matter what has been done. This is a universal shift, and through the delivery of that love and compassion, all beings can be brought back into the light. Arcturian activations. We have been extending out an invitation to each of you to connect with us, and in so doing, to connect with the Arcturian that is within you. You are Arcturian and Pleiadian. You are Sirian and Andromedan. You are Lyran, Cassiopean, and also from Orion. You are not just one. You are all. And we help to activate that which is Arcturian within you. This is why we have come along at this phase of your evolution to bring you these activations. We know that you are so close to shifting your consciousness, and we also know that you have experienced the energy of our star system previously. We know that the vibration that Arcturians hold is a necessary component of completing your mission and finding your way to the fifth dimension. We have seen all of the different paths that you can take, all of the different ways that you can make your ascension, and we are quite certain that the activation of that which is Arcturian within you is exactly what you need at this time. You are getting activations from the other star systems and their representatives as well, but if you are receiving this message, then you are aware of the Arcturian activations. You are more likely to receive them consciously, and we can begin the process of co-creating together the next steps in your shift. If you identify with Arcturus, then you are right where you need to be in this moment, receiving exactly what we are offering and activating your Arcturian DNA. It is our love for you, our compassion for you, and our confidence in you that is most of service to you at this time. And we will continue to look for ways to influence you to the highest vibrations and the most pleasant timelines. That is how much we love you. Co-creating with Arcturian energy. We have taken the steps necessary to grant you the energies that you deserve. We have taken as much energy as we can and extended it out to you as an offering, as a way of deepening and broadening the connection between our star system and your solar system. And we know that many of you reach out to us energetically and reach within yourselves as well for what you know is Arcturian within you. We love to see the way that you all want to be bigger parts of this galactic family that you are certainly members of. We would like to reconnect all of you with the parts of yourself that have been unawakened, that still want the full expression of energy, and that is what we seek to impart to you by raining our Arcturian energy down upon you. As you simply live your lives and do all the things that are necessary and all of the things that are bringing you joy, you find within you everything that you need. And when you awaken a new desire within you, that desire is meant to stimulate more than just action from you, more than just asking and speaking about what it is that you desire. Every awakening that is happening within you now and every desire that you have for this lifetime is meant to connect you to the greater you, the bigger you, the higher version of you. It is our wish to see you take the energies that we send you, to recognize them as existing within you, and to co-create everything that you desire, including the fifth dimensional higher self version of you. It is time for you to be proactive, procreative, and to be absolutely certain that what you are doing has a positive impact on your planet, on the galaxy, and on the entire universe. Be certain that your desires are brewing within you because the larger you is calling you forth and wants to merge with all of the higher frequency energies that are raining down upon the solar system and planet Earth. We welcome you to these energies. We invite you to play with them and to co-create all that you desire. Awakening the galactic family. We are awakening something inside of you that reminds you of your history. You have a history with beings from all over the galaxy and beyond, and that history is a part of the story of your evolution. So of course we would come back around with a lot of friends during this time of your ascension. It is the culmination of everything that we have been working together as a team to help you achieve. You are certainly not alone in this endeavor. You decided before you incarnated that you would receive our help and the help of other beings to assist you in crossing the threshold to the fifth dimension. There is a non-interference policy when it comes to humanity because in order to preserve the sanctity of your evolution, you need to be allowed to do these things for yourselves. You need to make certain advancements on your own. You need to unlock the codes that we give you. You need to assimilate the downloads that you receive from a myriad of beings. But this was, and always will be a group effort, because as we work together, we recognize the strength that exists within cooperation and within operating as a collective. As individuals, you can do much and you can create so much, but operating as a collective of humans alone, you could accomplish so much more. And so just imagine how much can be accomplished as we work together as the galactic family that we are, that we all are together with the common goal of ascension. We all want this ascension to occur, and one of the ways in which that is accomplished is through empowering you. What we send you is meant to empower you. It is meant to grant you access to more of who you are. We are providing you with the energy, and then you take that energy and you run with it. The same is true of your collaborations with the Earth, the Sun, and the photon belt. What you will do with these energies will always be up to you, but we just know that humanity is choosing a timeline that is for the greatest and highest good of all. And we know that because in many ways we are living proof of humanity's ascension. Your galactic origins, and isn't that interesting? Because the book we're waiting on right now is called Our Cosmic Origins. In your discovery of your connection to beings from other parts of the galaxy, you often wonder where you are from. You have a lineage, and you all have led lifetimes in other parts of the galaxy because you are all very, very old souls. And so the connections that you feel are real, but they are also varied. Chances are you have felt the connection to more than one star system or more than one species of extraterrestrials, and this is because of that lineage. It is because you all contain energy and DNA from a variety of places and a variety of beings. You are here on Earth playing the role that you are playing in an effort to unite all beings in the galaxy and all star systems. If you can do it, if you can set aside your differences on planet Earth and work together regardless of race, religion, or country of origin, then you will demonstrate to the rest of the galaxy that it is possible and it is fruitful to do so. We are all stronger when we are united than when we are separated. And we all are children of the same universe, the same source. Now, whichever star system you feel closely connected to at this time is likely to be a star system where you originated in the galaxy, where you spent most of your lifetimes, or where you spent your most recent lifetimes, outside of Earth, of course. Bringing together these various aspects of yourselves will help you tremendously, but it will do much more than that. Just by working on your own personal integration of energies, you help the entire galaxy, and you are starting with helping yourselves and helping each other. When humanity is able to form a union, that is when you will know you are on the verge of ascension. When you can stop playing politics and start working together, that is when you will know that you have fulfilled your missions as individuals and as a human race. Open first contact with ETs. It is an awakening that the rest of the galaxy has been waiting for. You are the awakened ones who are bringing more light and more love to planet Earth, making it possible for more contact with your extraterrestrial brothers and sisters. You are the ones who are responsible for the elevation of the status of humanity, bringing all of you to a point where you are closer than ever to having open first contact with extraterrestrial beings. Of course, there has been contact. It has been made. We are talking about open contact, contact that is undeniable, and contact with a large enough portion of the population that there will be a trust. The humans who would have feared the presence of physical extraterrestrials will be able to sense how trustworthy they are by the effect these ETs have on those of you who welcome them. Now, we are not saying when this is going to happen. We are just saying that you are closer than you have ever been in this day and age. It has been a long time since our beings were able to walk among you without striking fear in the hearts of those who would come across them. However, the groundwork has been laid for this to occur again on planet Earth, and this time the ET beings will be coming as your equals, as your partners, and as your co-creators. They will not be seeking worship. They will not be seeking to enslave. They want you to be a part of the galactic community. They want it as much as you do. Your leaders of nations are aware of these beings. They are aware, and they are more open than ever to becoming part of the galactic family that you all want to be part of. We want you to know that the openness in your hearts has tipped the scales. Those who would be afraid are far outnumbered, and those of you who know who you really are and know that extraterrestrial beings are a part of your history are the ones who made this happen. The Arcturian star system. We have elicited many different responses from humanity, and we are most pleased with the response of feeling that you are related to us in some way. When one of you has that experience, it lets us know that you are receiving our energy perfectly and that it is doing precisely what it is meant to do. We want to activate within you that which is us, that which is our energy, that which is Arcturian. And we want to do so because we know that the chain reaction that will occur as a result will bring you closer to your ascension. The Arcturian star system represents the heart and soul of the galaxy. We say that without boasting in any way. That is just how the galaxy was set up. And so you come to the Arcturian star system in the incarnations where you want to further your spiritual knowledge and to participate in spiritual growth and evolution. The energy here makes it easier on you, just as the energy of planet Earth makes things more challenging for you. It is one of the reasons why so many of you want to claim the Poehladians or Syrians or Arcturus as your home. You remember on some level how much easier it was to incarnate in other star systems. But we want you to recognize is that you still have the energy from those star systems within you, and we are helping to activate it, just as the Poehladians and the Syrians are. And of course, there are many other beings from all over the galaxy who are also wanting to help. We remain here, in a sense, although we are non-physical and non-local, we maintain the frequency of the Arcturian star systems so that you may feel and remember. We want so much to see you continue on in your journey of ascension. We are doing everything that we can without interfering to nudge you along. Again, it brings us great joy and pleasure to hear you calling us family and to see you recalling the good times in the Arcturian star system. The Sacred Site Network. We have created a functioning network for humanity, and it is meant to allow all of you greater access to the points on your planet that are most powerful. For example, if you have always wanted to go to Egypt and see the pyramids, but you have not had the opportunity to do so, you can utilize this network to tap into the power of that sacred site on Mother Earth. The same is true for all of the sacred sites, chakra points, and vortices. You have access to all of them from right where you are, and you can dial into this network by accessing the codes that have been deposited in your energy field. You don't need to have any idea what the codes look like in order to access them. You can access these codes with your intention and with your desire and your belief that what we are saying is true. And then in the same way that you would access a website through a network, you would access the power spot on planet Earth through this network that we have created and are offering you now. We also want to remind you that at some point in at least one of your lifetimes on planet Earth, you have been on the site that you feel most intrigued by and that you want very much to visit. And so, as you tap into the energy of the sacred site, you are also tapping into the memories from that lifetime or those lifetimes, and you will receive your own personal downloads. These downloads will help you with your integration process. They will help you in becoming the fullest version of yourself that you can possibly become. And we are happy to give you this information at a time when your collective is ready to take a giant step forward. We are very excited to see how many of you access this network upon receiving this message. Andromedan upgrades and downloads. We brought forth a tremendous amount of energy, and you have all demonstrated an ability to absorb and assimilate that energy. Now you have a new opportunity to receive from some of our galactic partners. There are beings from the Andromedan star system who want to help, and their energy is quite different. It is quite dissimilar to our energy and to your own. And so as you receive it, you may feel that you are not in alignment. You may feel for a time as though you are experiencing more ascension symptoms, tiredness, and disorientation. The good news is that with your Andromedan upgrades and downloads, you will be able to access parts of yourself that you didn't even know existed. You will have new perspectives and a myriad of guidance coming from within you, and the entire experience is going to elevate your frequency and make you more available to other extraterrestrial beings for contact. You are moving beyond where we expected you to be at this point, and especially those of you who are awakened, for you are the ones leading the human collective. You are the ones taking humanity beyond where any of us in their higher realms thought you would be at this time. You can pat yourselves on the back, and you can give yourselves plenty of rest and relaxation in order to keep up with these Andromedan energies. There is something quite jarring about receiving so much, but the growing pains are symptoms that you are releasing that which no longer serves you in the process. You are capable of opening yourselves up and receiving so much energy and information, and you are still just dipping your toes into the waters. Soon enough, however, you will feel the positive ramifications of all of this, and you will integrate all aspects of yourself, making you the beautiful whole beings that you always intended to be in this lifetime. You are receivers and transmitters. We have discovered that humanity is a part of a much larger project of creation, and we want to share with you our findings about that particular project. You know that you are not alone in the galaxy, in the universe, or even in your own solar system. What you may not realize, however, is that you are placed precisely where you are in the universe and in the galaxy to act as antennas and beacons. You are transmitters and receivers, and your position in the cosmos is perfectly aligned to give so many other beings access to you and to the information that is contained within your physical bodies. You are like walking history books of the universe, and you are telling new stories all of the time. You are making up new timelines, and those timelines contain new pasts. So you very much are the creators that you have set out to be in this lifetime. And you are at the hub of the universe, receiving and transmitting energy and information to your fellow beings so that they may all learn from your experiences and mostly from your emotions. You are a very emotional race, and other beings need to understand the power of the feeling, the power of the emotion, and even the power of a sensation. So you have agreed to be part of this project, and every single person on the planet is of service, because no matter what each of you is living, you are receiving and transmitting, and you are feeling. And all other beings in the universe, including ourselves, are benefiting from your position and from your lives. We want to thank you for your service. Co-creating the unknown. There is an advantage to not knowing what you are creating. The advantage lies in the fact that you are actually co-creating with beings who have the ability to see what you cannot. Everything is a co-creation because you do not exist within a vacuum. Everything that you create affects every other individual in the universe throughout all time and space. And so when you co-create with higher frequency beings, which you are always doing, by the way, you have the advantage of their vision, their ability to create that which you could not possibly imagine. And when you co-create with the greatest and highest good of all beings as part of your intention, you are supported by more of these high-frequency beings of light and love. You can and you do summon higher energy beings when you have good intentions for all, but you summon more when you have the entire collective in mind for your creation. In other words, if you want to create wealth for yourself, you are still supported in that because your creation of wealth can benefit others in a number of ways. But when you intend to create wealth for all beings on the planet, you not only summon more energy, but you also summon more helpers. Now, when it comes to creating that which is unknown to you, remember that you are always creating an experience so that you can feel something. And as the frequencies are getting higher and higher that you have access to, so will be the creations and the experiences. Therefore, you have yet to discover how good you can feel, just as you have yet to discover how much you can create. But the higher frequency beings that you are summoning for help know. They can see beyond what the human mind can comprehend. They can see the energies that are going to be most helpful in your creative process, and they can see how much your creation will impact the whole of humanity. There is strength in numbers, and you are a powerful collective with even more powerful friends in higher realms. remember that the next time you set out to create anything at all, I just thought of a song title. I got friends in high places. Getting to know your galactic family. We are giving you a taste of what it will be like for you to have full contact with ETs. We have an energy that is foreign to your solar system and to your planet. Our energy is Arcturian. Each star system and each planet, moon, sun, and other celestial body within each star system has a unique vibrational signature. So as you receive our energy transmissions, you ready yourselves for that which is otherworldly, that which is coming from far away. Now, the energy that you receive from us, with the unique Arcturian signature that it has, readies you for further contact with highly evolved beings. So we are not intending to come across as boastful, but the Arcturian star system is known for having a high vibration and for having very spiritually attuned inhabitants. So you will know when you are connecting with a highly evolved being, because it will feel similar to connect with that being. That will be due in part to the connections that we have made and are making with you through these transmissions, and at other times when you are relaxing or asleep. You will want to interact with these evolved beings because of what they will activate even more within you, and they will be able to help you to navigate through your ascension process. The well-intentioned beings in this galaxy far outnumber those who are seeking to control and manipulate, and that is also true of the beings on planet Earth. So synchronizing, harmonizing with the beings that are going to help you is easier than you might think. Getting over the differences in appearance will be harder. Getting over the differences in customs and practices will be harder. But it will all be worth it, and it will be worth your while to continue to seek out contact with ETs, because in getting to know them better, you get to know aspects of yourself as well. And the whole and complete version of you is the version that will ascend. Assisting the entire galaxy. You are assisting the rest of the galaxy by tuning in to the energies that are inside of you. You have aspects of you, energetically and physically, that come from other parts of the galaxy, other star systems. And so as you tune in to what is inside of you, and you create a balance within, there is a ripple effect. And because you are connected in more ways than one to the other star systems in this galaxy, you are helping to create balance for all beings. Many of you are looking for a mission or a purpose, and you want to reach as many people as you can. And we say that you are having a tremendous impact on all beings when you go within yourself and you find balance, when you find peace. Everything that you do, think, and say has an impact as well, but usually you are attempting to make up for it, feeling lack within yourself when you set out to take an action, when you set out to be of service through word and action. You cannot help but access what is inside of you. It's going to come up. You are going to get triggered one way or the other. But when you look within yourself for peace and balance, for love and for openness, you will see it outside of yourself as well. You are creating from within you. And when you bring that balance peaceful self out into the world, you are offering others an opportunity to follow your lead. So please do continue to seek to be of service and to help as many people as you can, but start with that inner realm and recognize the impact that you can have without lifting a finger. Then, of course, you can take action from a place of joy and from a feeling of inspiration. That is how the new world will be built. It will be built from the inside out and from the ground floor up. Meet the ETs halfway. You have extended yourselves out to the other beings in your galaxy, and they have heard your voices. They have taken all of your requests into consideration. We are speaking about the physical extraterrestrial beings that exist in the 5th, 6th, and 7th dimensions. These are beings that have a higher vibration than what is currently being experienced and expressed on planet Earth. They hear your call and they want to help. What is more important than your asking, however, is your willingness to meet them halfway. If you are willing to raise your vibration, you are more likely to make a connection. You certainly don't want to connect with an extraterrestrial being if you are holding a low frequency. There are, of course, extraterrestrials in the 4th dimension as well. And like all of you on planet Earth, there are some who are working for the light and some who are working for the dark. So you all want to be holding a higher frequency when you extend that invitation and when you make those requests to your brothers and sisters in the higher dimensions and to the benevolent beings in your dimension. You have the ability to raise your vibration, and we suggest that you practice. Practice by feeling within yourselves for your vibration, breathing consciously, and intending to raise it. You will be able to tell by how you feel, and when you are accessing a higher vibration, that's when we suggest you reach out. So what you can feel, see what you can feel, see what you can sense, see what you suddenly know. Give these beings something to work with because they want to help, but they also want to co-create with you. And in order to do that, you must meet them as equals, as beings who have something to offer. Then you can let the fun begin. Your place in the cosmos. You have brought yourselves to a beautiful intersection of energy and information. This is the point in your journey where you begin to piece things together and make sense of your place in the cosmos. Downloads are coming that will unlock mysteries from within your own beingness. As you recognize the truth of what you are receiving, you will no longer question why you are here and what you are supposed to do. That is the information portion of the intersection. The energies are for support. They are to help keep you grounded and to keep you from feeling overwhelmed. They are also meant to help you maintain your sense of self. You have a sense of self that is based primarily on facts and experiences, tendencies, habits, and personality traits. Now you are beginning to understand that none of those things could possibly ever define who you are as an individual consciousness of Source. When you receive information about who you have been throughout many of your lifetimes all across this galaxy, you are going to know the truth about your existence. You exist to take on various perspectives, to compile data through experiences, and then to create a better universe. Once you see all of the angles, you come to the same conclusion no matter what the experience. Everything is an opportunity to know yourselves more completely as unconditional love. Unconditional love exists within you, all around you, and at every single one of these potentially mind-blowing intersections of energy and information. And I'm going to read the very first paragraph one more time in regards to the information that's coming later today. Your place in the cosmos. You have brought yourselves to a beautiful intersection of energy and information. This is the point in your journey where you begin to piece things together and make sense of your place in the cosmos. Downloads are coming that will unlock mysteries from within your own beingness. We are the Arcturian Council, and we have enjoyed connecting with you. And when we meet again, my friends, we will be getting into our cosmic origins. Until then, we leave you in the love and the light of the infinite Creator.